Well, hello. I know that I didn't put this out as a announcement that I was coming on, but I just felt the need to say thank you to so many people that made my 35th Breakthrough Business Mastery Bootcamp such a success. And we're 1 week past the event. A week ago, we were all in the room. But even those of you that are on and watching the video here, even though if you were not at the event, I have a very important question for you at the end of this video that I think you're going to find very helpful as you move through different events. But I just wanted to say there were so many people that contributed. First and foremost, or maybe not even first and foremost, but the folks that showed up on Thursday that were giving of their time and energy to be able to set the room up. The volunteers of the event. I couldn't do this without you, and I just want you to know how much I appreciate and love each and every one of you because of the connection to the mission. I've said forever, it's not about me. I am the subject, but I am not the message. And because of that, bringing in other individuals that tie into that mission, to that vision of what is being created, and it's now moving into a worldwide impact. And I just feel very humbled by all of you that are connected because you're not being compensated directly for having done that. And it's a process that I actually did when I worked with Tony Robbins and Robert Kiyosaki and some of these other individuals. I gave them my time, and I gave that to my coaches as well. And then the speakers. I don't know if many of you knew, but every speaker came on their own dime. They're not paid to be on my stage. But again, they felt so inclined because of the mission and the impact that they knew not only they could have, but by connecting to other people on stage and off. So I just want to say thank you for all of you. And hey, I thank you guys so much for being on the video with me this morning. And then the participants, you guys played full out. You have had so much impact. People are putting out so many Facebook posts and links and shares. I can't keep up with them. And so I will get back to everyone, I promise. But we've been having, I think, over 100 to 150 comments and links and shares every day since the boot camp. And so what that tells me is that there was a major connection in the room, which is really important to me because it happened again where we come in on Friday and we're a community, or we're a group, and on Saturday we become the community, and on Sunday we became a family. And that sounds a little corny for those of you that may not have experienced something like that, but I don't program it. It's something that is totally organic. And because of that, I want to encourage each and every one of you to connect outside of the event. Coming to the event, I just appreciate it. I want you to come back. But more than that, I want you to get the value of those connections right now and connect afterwards. For those of you in Denver, Don Graham and Mike Pays are putting together a program for you guys to meet here locally. Shelly Rempe, my meeting coordinator and travel agent, is doing the same thing and letting people know online. And then on Monday, for those of you that were at the event, and I'm sorry if you're not an alumni, you're not able to participate in this yet. But we have a closed Facebook alumni group. And so you'll all be invited to join that as alumni now. And what I really, it's more than when we go to networking events and things, they say, go for coffee, go for the connection, and show people what you do. What I'm going to recommend is reach out to see and hear the other people that you met, their story. What's important to them? What is it that their pain points are that you can connect to and have the start of a meaningful relationship that may or may not, equal something around a sale for you, but ultimately it will be something that will be beneficial because of that connection. You never know where those dots are going to connect later on. And so, again, I just want to thank you for all of your participation. But I have a question. So this is whether or not you were at the event or at any of the other events that I've ever conducted, but I would guess that everyone that is watching this video has attended an event, a workshop, a seminar, a boot camp, something in the past. And so we get all this inspiration, we get the motivation, we get the information. But what is it that is going to translate that now into practical, real life, day-to-day beneficial activities for us to be able to get that new result that we've been looking for? And so go back into your notes, look for the things that you can activate right now. My challenge at the boot camp, at the very last thing that I have my participants do, is to choose one thing that you're going to do and implement within the next 7 days. So I'm guessing that you might have material, or it's called shelf help now. You've saved it because you don't want to lose that good information, that inspiration, but you've never gone back and looked at what were the things that inspired you during that moment. Go back and pick one thing. And my challenge to you is pick one thing and actually engage in that, apply it, implement it in the next 7 days. And I would love to hear your stories around that. One of the really keen things that I am hearing now from people is they left the event on Sunday and they've actually implemented and they're getting the results this week. And that's what it's all about. And whether or not they're coaching clients of mine individually, that's beside the point. What is really, where the rubber meets the road is that everybody in the room has the same opportunity to take that information, implement it, to get a higher, better result for them, their business, their family, and to be able to, quote, enjoy the good life. And so you guys are really cool. I love you. And love is passed around so much, and it's that hug, hug, kiss, kiss, let's do lunch. I grew up in Palm Springs, California, where there was a lot of that everybody, it was just kind of the end thought that everybody was doing. But for me, it really is real because it's about that connection, seeing how we all win, and we can celebrate those wins with each other. And so I'd like to encourage you to share with me as things progress, and if there's any kind of questions with what is happening, reach out. I'll be happy to give you a point or a nudge or a word of encouragement for you to take that next step. And for those of you that are looking at calendars, the next boot camp is August 2, 3, and 4 here in Denver. It'll be the last event in Colorado in 2019. So with that, guys, I just, again, I'm very humbled. I'm very just overwhelmed with everything that has happened. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Have a wonderful weekend and a great next week, and we'll look to connect soon. Thanks. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.